Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great today. So today's pick a card reading is his current thoughts. It is a love update. It's generally love, but if you don't want it to be a love reading, just adjust the messages accordingly. Listen to your intuition for help on doing so. I hope you're all doing great today. Welcome to anyone new. If you are new, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell so you'll be notified of future uploads. Don't forget there are over 300 timeless videos on the channel. So if you want to check anything else or you want to use some of those videos, go ahead and do so. I hope you're all doing great today. Thank you to those of you who are returning to watch. Don't forget it's intuitive in general, so some of the messages might not resonate with you. If they don't, just ignore the ones that don't and take whatever does. This is perfectly normal in a general read. So I've got a selection of Fountain Tarot cards and Oracle cards. So let's go ahead and have a look at his current thoughts. Hi, group one. Okay, so we've got some clarifiers here. So his current thoughts: Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. This is really, really good. His current thoughts. Remember, this is his thoughts. It's not reality. Not that... I mean, I know you guys know that. This camera isn't straight and it's annoying me. It's never straight, so I don't know why I worry about it. But anyway. So it's really very good today for you. But what I was going to say was, and this isn't to put a downer on it, it's just to remind you, these are his thoughts. It's not necessarily reality. It's not necessarily what is exactly going to happen. It's what he's thinking about, what he wants. He's definitely feeling into you at the moment, because the kind of bit in brackets with this reading is his current thoughts about you. So I feel like he's feeling really a strong soul connection to you at the minute. This person could be going through an awakening, because we've got the Ace of Wands as well. So it could be that you're feeling this connection deeply. You may be having dreams of communication. You may feel like you're communicating on a higher level in the fifth dimension, or, all these types of things, so it's going to be different for each individual. So, but you're going to feel this strong connection to them, and they feel it to you. They really feel it. Now, you can't really mistake this. So whilst these are their current thoughts, it's his current thoughts. It can be hers either, by the way. But this is his current thoughts, but because it's a soul connection, you can't really make this up. So, he's feeling this connection to you, so you will almost certainly feel it to him too. He has been struggling to get where he needs to be. He's been going through it. We've got the Nine of Wands here. He's definitely felt like it's been a bit of an uphill struggle. He might feel a bit worn out, a bit tired by the circumstances that you guys have been going through, or that he's been going through in his life. But all that said, they're saying that he can get there. He just needs to keep going and not give up. I definitely feel like he is going through a soul awakening here because of all this wand energy. But he might not be aware of it. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if he's not. This can just be about him kind of having more awareness. So it doesn't have to be a soul awakening in the sort of traditional spiritual sense. It might just be that he's kind of waking up to some realities and truths in his life. It doesn't have to have a spiritual feel or a spiritual interpretation for it to be a spiritual awakening, He can be totally oblivious to that, and it can still be the case that he is waking up to some extent. He's definitely feeling into you. He feels like even though it's been a struggle, he does want this new beginning. He's kind of feeling curious. He's curious about you, what's going on with you. The Page of Cups is like this puppy love energy. So he's maybe got sort of fantastical ideas about you and what can happen. Perhaps he's not being that realistic, but there definitely feels loved up about you at the moment. The Page of Cups is suggesting as well that there are opportunities for him. And I see that with the Ace of Wands, but he's got to be intuitive. He's got to listen to his heart and soul. If he tries to approach it from a practical, logical point of view, he's going to struggle to find a way forwards. Doesn't mean he won't eventually, but it won't be as easy. So it's all about him trying to kind of connect with that. But he feels all this joyful connected, lovey-dovey energy towards you. Whether he shows it or not, I don't know, because he's definitely struggling through as well. So he might hide it. But his current thoughts are that he feels this soul connection to you. He sees this as maybe an opportunity with the Page of Cups. It's like, is there something here? Can I do something with this? It requires him to have out of the box thinking. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a card of, if you have the mind to see it and the eyes to see it, anything's possible. But does he have the mind and eyes to see it? Let's have a look at the clarifiers and see. Stick with it, drop it. Yes, this makes sense. I know it sounds like a contradiction. It's because it is. You are safe. Okay, so this clarifies what's going on here, because the Nine of Wands is this energy of struggling and of feeling kind of battered by the situation. Now, this might be to do with what he's been going through with you, or it could be an old relationship or other situations, work, exes, children, family, career, dreams, whatever. He's been kind of going through it. And he feels like maybe he can't get there. Even though he feels this strong connection to you, it's like he doesn't really know what to do. And what this is saying is that, you know, you are safe. It's like he doesn't know what's best for him. He doesn't know what's the safest option for him or where he can feel safe. Do you see what I mean? So he got this kind of loving, connected energy. He feels inspired, but he's not sure if it's safe for him. And this is why he's got this kind of stick with it, drop it. It's this kind of going backwards and forwards, because on the one hand, there's all this strong pull towards you. But on the other hand, he's like, hang on, is this a sensible situation for me? Am I going to be safe in this situation? And he really doesn't feel sure. Hence this stick with it, drop it, alternating. Yeah. So the general energy is that his thoughts are that he feels so very connected to you. He wants to investigate the opportunity. He sees possibility, but it requires him to go outside of his comfort zone and to not see it logically, but to see it with an open heart and an open mind, and to be brave. And he doesn't quite feel safe. And so this kind of stops him from fully taking the opportunity. But if he does listen to his intuition and move forwards, this is moving in the right direction. But it does require him to listen to his intuition. Loads of love, Group 1. I'll see you on the next reading, or a private reading. In the meantime, see you soon, guys. Hi, Group 2. How are you doing? I hope you're great. So we've got 3 clarifiers here, which we'll move on to. So his current thoughts: King of Cups, 3 of Wands, the Fountain, the Moon. This person feels a loving connection to you, King of Cups. This person is older or more mature, or is someone who you see as someone who is emotionally independent, strong, and they may be feeling this way. I feel like, though, this is more telling me who this person is. You know, so even though it's his thoughts, I think it's more like this is who it is. So it's someone with a Cups energy. It could be a water sign. But I feel like this is someone who has at times advised you, or, you know, so it could be, it is the person you're asking about, I'm sure. But I think for one or two of you, maybe not. It's maybe a message from somebody else. So I hope this isn't confusing. I think I'm describing a person here is what I'm trying to say. So this person is emotionally intelligent. They are good with their emotions. They're emotionally stable. Someone who likes to advise, could have been an advisor to you, has helped you in some way. It could be the romantic attachment, but it could be somebody else. But this is significant, whoever this is. Okay. What I would say though as well is his current thoughts are, if we take this literally now, I think what they're saying here as well is that this person feels more emotionally balanced, or this person is emotionally balanced. Their current thoughts are that they feel romantic towards you. So this person has still got, or has got, or will have romantic feelings towards you, because this is someone who is a romantic partner as well as an advisor. Interestingly though, The Three of Wands is saying that this is a time for this person is thinking about moving towards you, or they are imagining moving towards you, but it's early days for them, or it's initial stages for them. It's a creative energy because it's a 3, but it's kind of like the opportunity isn't quite here yet. So this person feels it for you, but they are not able to move at the moment for whatever reason. We've got the Fountain. Things are static. Might be circumstances in their life. It might be because they're being this emotionally responsible person. So if they've got another situation going on in their life, that might be why they're not moving towards you. But they feel it for you, but they feel like it's not the right time to move, or they don't see an opportunity to move. The Fountain is saying that it's a higher vibe energy that they've got going on towards you, but they're not in a position to move at the moment. The Moon suggests there's some illusion, there's some shadowy stuff going on. Maybe there are things you don't know. Maybe there are difficulties going on. But there's difficulty, there's pain or issue or problem. There's something, I think it's around illusion as well, that you can't see something. This is what's causing the static and the hold up. Let's have a look. But his current thoughts are that he does feel like your emotional partner. He does love you, care for you, whatever is appropriate for your level of relationship. He does have ideas and he wants to move towards you, but he's not able to because of this difficulty. Yeah, blow off some steam. For me, if you think about the term blow off some steam, it's normally when you've got a lot going on, you're really stressed or you're really anxious about something, and you know your friend might say to you, just blow off some steam, just let it go, let all that energy out. I feel there's something going on for this person because they're very kind of aware and mature regarding their feelings for you. Their thoughts are that they feel emotionally balanced and they feel that way for you, that emotional connection to you. They want to move forwards, but the opportunity isn't here. They're kind of stuck. And the energy is blow off some steam. They've got like a lot of pressure and stress is what it feels like to me. So they need to kind of let go of some pressure. Yeah, something's stopping them. Something's stopping them. They're stopping because there's danger. If they jump off, yeah, there's this shadow, this illusion, this difficulty. They want to just throw caution to the wind and blow off steam. They need to let go of the pressure, but they can't. If they stop, they're being cautioned. They're stopping themselves. Their thoughts are, I want to do this. I want to let go of this stress, but I can't. I need to stop. I need to not jump into the shark-infested waters. Now, this shark-infested waters could be to do with you, or it could be to do with another situation in their life, which is stopping them. And that in order to come towards you would require them to do something that would be dangerous for them or for the greater good of the situation. So there's something stopping them from their thoughts and feelings are there for you. They want to go for it, but it would be like, almost it feels like it would be reckless. Even though in a way they need to let go of the pressure. It would, there's something you can't see clearly. Call your spirit home. They need to sort out their home affairs. So if you're waiting for someone to leave an ex-partner or to sort their divorce out or something like that, this person needs to get their affairs in order. Call your spirit home. This is clear out the home, get the energy flowing back again, get things sorted out at home. So what this looks to me like, this person has got other things that need to be sorted elsewhere before they can move towards you. But the feelings are there, the opportunity just isn't quite here yet. But their thoughts are that they need to get themselves sorted. They don't want to jump in yet because it's going to cause too much chaos or too much difficulty. They've got something going on that maybe you don't know the full extent of. They do want to be reckless, but they would feel like they were not being emotionally responsible and reckless if they didn't get their self sorted first. I hope this makes sense. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or a private reading. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. See ya. Hi, group 3. So their current thoughts, his current thoughts. We've got 3 oracle cards for clarification. We've got the 5 of Swords, the Emperor, the 5 of Coins, and the Hermit. This person is walking away from either you or a situation that is dragging them down. Now, if it is you, it doesn't necessarily mean they don't love you or they don't want you or they're not interested in you, but their thoughts are, it's not working, I'm not getting where I need to be. This is the Five of Swords. It's literally thinking, I can't get there with this. I can't get there from there. I need to sort something out. I need to try a new way. I can't win here. So, for example, if you've been playing hard to get for a long time, it is possible that this person's saying, do you know what? This isn't working. I'm not getting anywhere. Forget it. It doesn't mean it's not salvageable, but the point is their current thoughts are, I'm not getting anywhere here. And what they're trying to do is take charge of their life. They're fed up of being on their own, or they're fed up of feeling out in the cold. Now, this person may not be walking away from you. They may be walking away from another situation. But there's this sense that they can't get where they need to be. They're fed up with something and they're trying to walk away from it. And it's just not, because the situation isn't working for them. They feel fed up of being in a situation where they are literally alone, or they feel metaphorically alone. So you know when you feel alone in a crowd, if they're not the right people, vibe with them. You can feel really lonely in a room full of people if they're totally different from you, if you don't feel accepted or whatever it is. So this person feels this strong double 5 energy. This 5 energy is transformation, change. It's actually good, but it can feel difficult at the time. It's a very uneven energy. It feels like this, the growing pains. And the 5 of Swords isn't easy. It's like, I've tried and tried and tried at this situation and it's not getting me anywhere. I've got to move on. I've got to move away. The 5 of Coins is this feeling of, I feel fed up. I'm on my own. It might well be that this person either feels on their own in the current situation, or moving away from this situation causes them to be on their own, because there's this double alone energy at the end. The thing is, regardless of which one of those two it is, they feel like they need to take action in their life. They need to take charge of their life. This is the Divine Masculine, but if you're inquiring about a female, I know it's his current thoughts, but it can be hers as well. If it's a female, it just means the masculine within the feminine. We've all got both. So it's that taking action energy. It's about being able to move forward with your life and feeling empowered, having something to offer. So this person feels like they've got to take back charge, take back directorship almost of their life. They've got to be the CEO of their own life and take charge again. And they're fed up of feeling out in the cold and not getting anywhere. Their thoughts are that they need to go back to the drawing board, go within, listen to their own wisdom. They've got to take some time to themselves to kind of work out where they've gone wrong, what they need to do, how they're going to move forwards. They could well be focusing on themselves, being on their own because the situation didn't work out. If you're inquiring about someone and you think that they've backed away from you because they're into someone else, it looks more like they just feel like they can't get where they are in the current situation. So it's not that they're going to someone else, but that they'd rather just step back and be on their own than be in a situation where they feel like they are just getting nowhere, So let's have a look at what else is going on. Thank God. Take no offense. Fill the well. Okay. This person, if they're stepping back, I feel like this person's stepping back. Now, it could be from you, it could be from something else, but it's about them. They recognize that they need to take back control of their life. Thank God. This can be a representation for prayer, for spiritual practice. So I feel like this person is saying, I need to take some time to be in appreciation, to rebalance myself, to reconnect. Take no offense. It's not about you. They're not doing this because they don't care about you. That's what this means. Take no offense means it's not about you. It's about them. They're doing what they're doing because they're fed up with this old situation. Now, it may well be that this is in part to do with you, if you're the one that's been playing hard to get or whatever. However, what I'm saying is their reason for stepping back is not that they don't care. It's that they need to do it for themselves. They need to fill the well. This is what this is about. Particularly the Hermit, but could be the 5 of Coins as well. There's this sense that they need to fill and feed their soul. They're kind of fed up in their situation. They felt like they're not getting anywhere. They feel depleted. They feel a bit, worn out by the situation, and they need to go within and refuel, reboot, recalibrate, and recenter themselves and just find themselves again so that they can move forward. So their current thoughts are that they're basically, the situation they've been in isn't working. They've got to take charge of their life and move forwards, replenish themselves so that they can move on. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Hi, group 4. Okay, so their current thought, his current thoughts. It can be their current thoughts. It can be her current thoughts. 10 of Wands. We've got 3 clarifiers here, which I'll get to in a minute. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Coins in reverse, the Hierophant. This person just feels like things are not working out for them. Their current thoughts are that, this is very interesting, a relationship, it could be with you or it could be the relationship they're currently in if they're in a different relationship. Let me explain the situation. Their current thoughts are that they feel a massive burden. They feel a massive duty, a responsibility that is weighing them down, that is maybe making them feel proud but uninspired. Yeah, so it's like, it's not working for them, but they maybe feel duty bound. They maybe feel like it's their responsibility to stay where they are or to stick at something. This doesn't have to be the relationship. This could be a job or a situation that's that's obviously it's associated because it's their situation and it's affecting the way they feel and think about you and the situation. But they've got this heavy responsibility that probably feels a bit like a burden. Emotionally, something isn't working for them. This is a card, these 2 cards together really speak of had this wonderful idea of how the relationship would work out, having this idea of happily ever after, perhaps getting this notion that this person was going to be their forever person, the love of their life, and it's just not working out. It's not smooth sailing. Things aren't working perfectly. The 7 of Coins is like, it just feels like it's not giving them what they need. It's not giving them what they want. It feels disappointing. It feels lacking. They feel like, I do think for the majority of them, this burden is the relationship. They feel duty bound to it. They had such an idea about how it would be and it's not worked out. It's not worked out. It's not working out. It's like, this isn't working. It's not right. And they're trying to learn from it. The Hierophant, but the trouble with the Hierophant is this relationship is teaching them. It's teaching them this isn't working. It's teaching them, this isn't giving you what you want. It might be what you thought you would want, but it isn't. And it's not worked out that way and you need to face it. But the problem with the Hierophant is this is not making any major changes. This is someone sticking to the tried and tested, sticking to the routine, sticking to what they feel duty bound to do. And this is slightly concerning. So I think if you're waiting for someone to get out of a previous relationship, then this could be a problem. If this is talking about you and you feel like this relationship is salvageable, well, this is good because this person isn't going anywhere. So it depends on the circumstances. Let's have a look. Yeah, this person, love your body. This person does not feel good about themselves in this situation. This is an intuitive read of this card. They don't feel good about themselves because of this situation. They don't feel comfortable in their own skin as well. So there could be, it feels like a lie or it doesn't feel right. Get over yourself. Yeah, this person's putting on a false mask. This card's all about being authentic, be honest. This person does not feel authentic. They don't feel comfortable in their own skin. Listen to the music. This person could be distracting themselves with other things because they don't feel okay where they are, but they're not planning on moving from it. So if this person is someone you are with and the relationship I'm describing is your relationship and you feel it's salvageable, what you need to understand is this person feels uncomfortable in their skin. They don't feel right. They don't feel like they can be authentic, and they're using pleasure and sensory pleasure distraction to try and keep them going in the situation. So this is useful information for you. If this is someone you're waiting to be with, so this could be someone already in a relationship with someone else, or in a complicated situation, or married to their job, which is slightly possible with this card here, or married to a mother, you know what I mean? You know, there's two involved with a family and they can't kind of break out from that, which is possible with the Ten of Cups reversed. You know, the reality is that I don't feel like this person, however uncomfortable they are, is really at the point where they're ready to move away from this situation. However frustrating that may be for you, it does look that way to me, that this person is very not happy at all in their situation, but they're not ready to let go of it just yet. They're going to stick at it because they feel like that's what they're supposed to do. Like they're duty bound to it. Anyway, guys, I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. Have a fantastic week. I will see you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. And see you soon. Loads of love.